Oh boy, big things, big things. Here we have a package from YSR. YSR stands for Yellowspeed Racing. And here you can see we've got some big things. Very big things. Some would say one of the coolest big things you can get. So, without too much more ado, let's get in here because we've got some pretty big plans lined up for Taquito. What do those plans entail? Well, when you're going fast, you need to be able to slow down fast. And not just once, not just twice, but repeatedly. If you want to, maintain the ability to live. Especially when you're going around like a road course or the canyons, a little spirited drive, you can heat up your brakes pretty quickly. And by increasing the amount of thermal mass you have available, you can greatly decrease the amount of time it takes to do so. And so I decided to reach out to the fine people at YSR for, a little bit of help. And they gladly obliged. So let's get these out and I'll show you what we got. So before we take everything completely out, this box is open. Let's open it. So here we've got upgraded brake lines, because when you have rubber lines and you're running high temperatures through your brake lines via the fluid, they can get soft and they can get squishy. We've got some instructions on how to install them. Sick. But in here is one of the more important things. Check this out. Now this is a beefy rotor. We've got a directional sticker. So it looks like they want the vanes pointed with the outer edge. Oh man, these are sick. Give me one. Oh boy, check that out. Look at that. So these are two-piece rotors with floating centers. So what that allows them to do is two things that I can think about off the top of my head. First thing, they're gonna be loud, probably. I don't know. I'm not sure. They tend to be loud, but what it does is it actually separates the part that gets heated from the hub. So as these heat up, they expand, and it allows the ring around to expand at its own rate, separate from the center ring. Why that's important, I'll tell you in a little bit. But next, we have this box. Now in this box, we've got a little bit more packaging to get through. Mind you, I'm doing this with one hand, but we dropped some of the thread lock that was included. Let me grab my knife. And so here it looks like we've got adapters. So the Tacoma that I have, it was never meant to have brake calipers this big. But with this adapter, my dreams will come true. So we've got adapters, we've got bolts. Let's see what class they are. 12.9. These are strong. These are real strong bolts. So these are some of the strongest metric bolts you can get. 12.9, I believe, is the limit. And so it looks like they're not playing around. They're not skimping on anything so far. We got more bolts. I think these hold the actual caliper to the arm. Yeah, 12.9. These, yeah. So these are some of the strongest commercially available bolts you can find for these rotors. And Yeah, I mean, they're a high tensile steel, so they're going to withstand all of the abuse that I'm going to put them through. At least I hope they will. I mean, they will. They will. They definitely will. You know, Yellowspeed Racing seems like they know what they're doing. Looking at their website, they do have a couple factory race cars. But do their race cars have... Let's see if we can... Oh boy, this is... Oh, this is like Christmas. This is literally like Christmas. Oh my gosh. Oh, these are... Hold on, let me put the phone down for a second. Alright. Here's the review. Oh boy. And they're thick and they're purple. Oh my gosh. This is lovely. Oh yeah. Look at that. Yellowspeed Racing. Oh, these are lovely. Wow, they did such a good job. This color is insane. Like, here, let me put these in the sun. Let's see that. Oh man. Oh yeah, these are gorgeous. Oh, these are gonna look so good behind the TEs. Oh my god. I am so excited. Super excited. These are not 2-piston. They're not 3-piston. They're not 4-piston. They're not 6-piston. These are 8-piston calipers. And they've got some meaty looking brake pads. Look at that. Wonderful. And by the looks of them, I should be able to replace these pads just by removing these 2 bolts. Or these 2 standoffs. Or spacers, I guess. What is it? Is it a standoff? Is it a spacer? And here we have our warning labels. Rotor direction is important. Yes. Oh man, this is... Oh my god, this is candy. I cannot wait. This is such a beautiful sight. But yeah, so we've got brakes, we've got rotors, we've got adapters, we've got brake lines. We almost have a full brake system. Now, when you go from a floating 2-piston or... Yeah, they're 2-piston, I believe, that are on the truck right now. When you go from a floating 2-piston to larger or more piston calipers, you need to be able to push, 1, more fluid through the system, and 2, you need to be able to press it harder. So there are 2 things that I need to acquire that will make this brake system even better. So I could put this on the truck now as is, but I want to do things right. And in order to do them right, I need to acquire a bigger brake booster and a bigger master cylinder, specifically for more fluid. So what that's going to do is when you're putting a certain amount of fluid through 2 or 4 pistons, and then you increase the amount of volume that you need to press through your lines into your pistons, you don't necessarily have the same performance. It's probably be worse performance than if you just had than what was on it before. But if you were to increase that fluid and the pressure of that fluid, that's when you can really take advantage of what something like this can give you. So these, paired with the rotors, paired with master cylinder, brake booster, and an adapter to make it all work together, and the rotors, like, those things will not make you slow down faster until you throw on wider tires. Now, luckily, we're not on stock tires. We are on, I believe, 245 30 18s, but we're going to be changing that as soon as I can to some 275 35 18s just to give it that much more bite. And we're going with a 200 treadwear tire. There is no reason for me to not do that. I live 5 miles from where I work. I can daily the truck and still get thousands of miles, and it would still take years. Obviously, the truck is going to be going to events and whatnot. We're going to go through tires, but that's fine. That's a price that I'm willing to pay. But man, I'm so ecstatic about this. Look at this. This is just gorgeous. They did such a good job. Shout out Yellowspeed Racing for helping your boy out. Oh my god, they're gorgeous. Look at that. Even the machining looks nice. And then we've got our, I'm guessing that's where our oil lines will go, or the brake fluid lines will go. And then we got our bleeder right here. But man, this is killer. These are beautiful. Thank you, Yellowspeed Racing. I can't wait to get these on.